Happy Friday, everyone. It's that time of the week where we're going to look to dollar cost average into the crypto market. And we've had a bit of a pullback. Are you fearful? Let me know in the comments below. But let's get straight to it. Let's go. So we're going to start here, if I can get my words out, with the crypto portfolio. We're down 6% when we look at all time. For the crypto portfolio, sat at 4,483.89. Obviously, we've been dollar cost averaging each and every week for well over a year now, and we were down 38%. We've had a bit of a pullback. I'm not too concerned. But ultimately, these pullbacks for me at the moment are, for executing buys. That's my opinion, not financial advice. Treat this purely as entertainment purposes only. But we want to delve into what the portfolio looks like. And I think that we've got a pretty well-rounded crypto portfolio. A lot of the projects that are likely to get spot ETFs, I do think that is going to play a major role in how successful a portfolio is going to be, and has played a big part of our strategy when it comes to putting this portfolio together. Right, we haven't really just thrown a load of assets into a portfolio. We've put a lot of thought and time and effort into picking these assets, right? There were influencers saying some of these older dino coins, I think they were terming it, weren't going to perform well. And actually, those are the ones that have actually been performing pretty well, if not the best. So, it's interesting to see what people are saying. That is why I say go do your own research, because, nobody has a crystal ball here, and it's really risky investing in cryptocurrency. So I just want to make sure everybody is fully aligned and aware of that. But 12.62% of our portfolio is Chainlink, followed by SUI at just under 10%. We've got FET, which is Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. That's at 8.1, and that's really for the AI narrative. I do think that they've got some big things on the roadmap that are coming soon. Not sure how much of that is public, but I do think that this is going to be one that pops over the coming months. XRP, well, it needs no introductions. ADA, again, very similar exposure to these. Solana, all in the 7% ranges, along with ETH. Ondo, which is our real-world asset tokenization play. AVAX at 6%. Aptos at 5.86%. We probably want that a little bit higher. I do think that Aptos has the ability to outperform SUI. So we should probably position that with that in mind. Injective, people keep asking me about Injective, like, do I think that it's still going to do well? I do personally. Obviously, take what I say with a pinch of salt. We've got Matic at 3.71%. World Mobile, again, I think it's going to do phenomenally well. Definity Markets, if I can get my words out, ICP, Stacks, Bitcoin, and a few others in the portfolio. If we actually have a look at, the actual allocation, by category, we've got 51.58% in layer ones. Obviously, not all layer ones are going to be successful. We've got DeFi, and they've got Ondo under that, and Chainlink. It's not really DeFi, but that's how they're classifying it. AI with artificial superintelligence. You got the XRP there. I guess that really should be like payment rails. And then you've got layer twos and the ETH ecosystem, real world assets. Again, so for, they've got, they should really have Ondo under there as well, right? It should be higher than 0.76. But I don't build this platform, as I've been talking about quite a bit on previous videos. So look, we have a look at the market. I'm not trying to drag this out. I just really want to kind of give my brain dump, I guess, on why I'm making the decisions I'm making. And look, we need to look at the market, right? And I want to talk through how I'm looking at the market. And, we've had pretty substantial pullbacks, right? 1.35% pullback, and we're probably not done yet. Total market cap, right? So the total market cap of crypto is at $3.77 trillion. Now, when people say, am I concerned that the bull runs over and that aspect of things? No, personally, I'm not. My expectations, as I've said a lot, is we should continue to see the move up until the Fed decide to do the pivot, which is reduce interest rates. When that happens, I'm expecting a crash in the market. Now, historically, we've seen anywhere between, I think, 36% and over 60% crashes when we look at the pivot historically over time against stocks. So the S&P 500, for example, there's a big data set there. That's why I look at that. And I do personally believe that crypto is somewhat aligned to the stock market, right? So I think we'll see the same, maybe on a bigger magnitude for crypto. So anywhere between sort of 36% crash down to anyone's guess 80% in some cases, maybe even 90% for some altcoins. So it's why it's really important that we do look at the market. We do get a feel of what the future world's going to look like, and that all sort of plays a big role in the projects that I'm looking at personally, right? And this is my personal journey that I'm sharing with you. If you follow along, you do so at your own risk. I'm trying to be as transparent and honest with people as possible. Investing in crypto is risky. You do risk losing all of your money, but Bitcoin 115,297.65, down 2.31% in the last 24 hours. The way I want to look at the market to see what's worth buying is just double clicking on the 7-day percentage. Pump.fund down, basically 50% there or thereabouts. And it gives you a good idea. Algorand down 17.86%, GALA down 16.79%, Aptos down 15.76%, Stellar down 15.43%. I do think that there are some really good, opportunities in the space. And for me, I think we should look at 3 for today. And again, we are going to add something new in there, new to the portfolio, not necessarily new to the crypto space. And that first one that we're going to add is going to be, we'll wait for it if the computer actually loads up, and that is Algorand, down 17.84%. So we should definitely look at adding some Algorand. We'll go do that now. So we're on the exchange here. We're using Bitget, link in the description of the video if you wish to sign up to Bitget. We have an affiliate link there. We're going to go to spot. Actually, what am I doing? I'm going to wallet. We want to go to trade, spot, and then we want to have a look for algo. Against USDT, we'll go over to trade that now. We're going to click buy. We're going to go to market. We're going to want to buy about 33% of the $100 that we've got. So we're just going to go to there. We'll buy algo now. Click confirm. So we just bought algo, so that's that done. The next one that I want to look at is just, again, I touched on this in the previous video, which we actually added Stellar XLM. Again, I think it's going to do really well. Half the supply of XRP. I do think that once mainstream people come into this space, they are going to be looking to pick Stellar up. 15% down, roughly, give or take a percent of a percent. So yeah, we're going to look to add some Stellar. So we're going to type in XLM on here, go to Stellar. And then we're again going to buy 50% this time of what's remaining by Stellar. There we go. We've purchased that. And then the final one is Aptos, right? I did say that I wanted to pick up some more Aptos. My computer is terribly slow. Apologies for this. There we go. We've got Aptos on the screen now. So yeah, look, it's down 15.45% in the last 7 days, $4.64. I have said many times that I do actually think that this one will outperform Sui, both using the same programming language, the Move programming language. For me, the team at Aptos have got everything well thought out. I haven't really spoken to the team at Sui, but I got confidence from the conversations that I had with Mo, one of the co-founders of Aptos. So I'm going to stick with what I know and ultimately the people that I trust. So we're going to go and search for APT, and we're going to buy 100% of what is remaining in our wallet. Click buy APT. There we go. So we've purchased that. We go down to our order history. We can see here the quantity of APT that we've bought. So Aptos. Go back to our portfolio. Go to dashboard. We're going to go to add transaction. I like to do this all on the actual stream or the video that we're doing, just purely because people can see how the portfolio is shaping up as we actually, you know, perform these buys, right? Next, we're going to buy we're going to add XLM. We bought 81.6 of that one. So XLM. Wait for the Stellar to pop up. There we go. And then 81.6, we'll add that. And then finally, the 129.91 algo that we bought. So we're going to go to the portfolio and we're going to go algo, Algorand, and then we're going to pop, it's not doing it, 140 something, did I say? 129. 129.91. Sometimes it won't let us copy and paste it for whatever reason. So we're going to pop that in there. So there we have it. If we have a look at the analytics for the portfolio now, yeah, we're going to have to wait for that to update. I think probably going to take some time, filter through to our portfolio page. But ultimately, we'll wait for that to load up. Aptos still in the 6%. I think that'll climb. I don't think it takes it into consideration straight away. I think it takes a bit of time, maybe. You've got XLM at 1.3% of the portfolio, so that's now starting to build up. Again, I just think that the portfolio is becoming pretty well rounded now. Get them around the 6, the 7% for the projects we're really bullish on for this cycle, and I think we'll be in a really good place. Let me know if you're enjoying these these videos, these portfolio builders. Let me know if there's anything you want me to do differently. Really interested to get your views and opinions. Hit the like button, that really does support us. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more tutorial videos and guides. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.